Matchup today, we got Big Mom versus
Rob Lucci.
Rob Lucci. Don't mind the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff we used to play
Qualifier
Yu-Gi-Oh.
mat.
This is the Karibo mat. All of you who know who Karibo is.
Very low.
We're gonna go low today. Sloppy dice. Let's try again.
You said high, right?
No, I said low. You can go to the recording if you like.
Tree.
Crapped out. Look at that.
Lucci versus Big Mom.
Cut. I will go first.
This hand is horrible, so I'm not keeping it.
My hand is also not the greatest.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't keep that either. Holy crap.
Let's try that again, shall we? It's almost like I didn't shuffle correctly. And look, both of the big mounts are out there.
Oh wow, that was horrible.
Let's try this again.
These are double sleeves, so it makes it a lot harder to shuffle too.
If you double sleeve your cards, make your cards super fat. More protected, sure, but they become slippery.
I'm gonna try the over sleeved ones. I feel like those are a lot better.
I like the side loads. Alright. Let's see what we get. I will move one card.
It's the one I wanted too, I bet.
Of course it is. Let's see what we get. And I'm going first, so that's not much better. 1, 2, 3, 4,
My hand is great.
5.
Silver clear.
1 down, and I will play Pudding. That's the card you want if you're going first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I look for a Big Mom or a Sanji. So what do I want? I would probably want... Let's go with Big Mom.
The 7 drop Big Mom. That's good for curve.
Reorganize and put it back at the bottom. Put it in my hand, and I will end my turn.
I will draw 2 Dawn up. This was my draw. It was horrible. I will play Spandam for 1. Look at the top 3 for a CP card. Except for Spandam. And we will add Khalifa.
The rest go back to the trash.
Oh, you're so right. I totally just bottom decked everything.
He's trying to cheat.
Wow.
You have to watch him. He's a cheater. I don't know if you saw last week. He beat me with law because he cheated.
I can't believe I did that.
He says that, but I know he can believe it.
And I will pass turn since I can't do anything else.
Awesome. We stand. 1, 2, and draw. Not a bad draw. Let's do this. We will play Sanji for 2 down.
Oh no.
And he'll hang out. I will also play at 6, at 1 down, attack for 6,000 to life.
And I will block for 7.
And I will pass.
Restand, draw. 2 Dawn up. I have options, but I'm gonna swing 5 at your leader.
Block for 6.
6. Huh? I'm going to pay 4. Play Air Door. And we're going to look at the top 5. 5. And play a character 5 costs or higher or less. That's a CP card. And we're going to play Kaku. Then it trashes the rest, which is a horrible hit for the 4.
Counters and blockers.
And then
Suzuki.
Kaku's effect activates and will send 2 CP cards back to the deck at the bottom. And we're going to send Khalifa and Spandam back to the bottom. Pop Sanji.
Sanji is dead.
And I will use Rob Lucci's effect by discarding 2 cards. He gets to restand himself. And I will swing again for 5k at your leader.
And I will block for 2k.
And pass your turn.
Stand my dawn. Draw. 1, 2. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I drew Prometheus. I will play Prometheus for 3. And I will give Big Mom 2 Dawn. And when attacking, I can add 1 card from the bottom or the top of my life cards. If I have 2 life cards, I can add 1 from my hand. So I will attack for... Oh, I'm going to activate his effect first. Giving her double attack. I will attack for 7,000 to life.
7,000 to life. Are you going to do the other effect?
I will do the other effect and I will take...
That's the bottom.
I can take from the bottom or the top. Add 1 card from your hand, top or bottom of your life.
Okay. I didn't catch the bottom.
Yeah, not a bad card.
So you're swinging for 7, right?
7,000 to life, double attack.
And here's the bad part. I have to take 2 life. No trigger for the first one.
No counters. Ouch.
Second one, no trigger.
And I will end my turn.
Restand everything. Draw. Add 2. For 6. Wow, this is horrible.
Prometheus effect is you may rest this character and up to 1 of your Charlotte Linlins gets double attack. So I can do that with this one, Big Mom and Small Big Mom.
I'm going to pay 4. No. Yeah, I'm going to pay 4 to play Borsellino, which I got off the life. And then I will swing 5 at your Prometheus.
And he's gonna restand. Or is he?
We are not going to use the effect. I will swing for 6k at your leader.
And I will take that. We will keep that.
And I pass turn.
Wow.
2 Dawn up.
That was an uneventful round for you.
No, but at least we have the same amount of life now and equal hand size.
Draw.
Until you drew.
1, 2. I will play Katakuri. for 4,000. On
You
play,
mean
I
for
can
for 4 life?
for 4
Or
life,
4 dawn?
6,000.
4 dawn.
4 done. Yeah,
Yeah, 4 dawn.
you knew what I meant. On play, look at one of your opponent's top or one of my top or my opponent's top life. I'm going to look here.
And then you get to replace it on top or bottom.
I will put that here. That's what he had there. Put that at the bottom. And I will attack for 6,000 at Kako.
I will pay 2 to add 4K to him and then pop your pudding.
My pudding, bye bye pudding. And I will end my turn with 2 Donna.
2 dawn up. I'll restand everybody. Draw 1. Add 2 dawn. That puts me at 2, 4, 6, 8. I will. I will swing 5K at your leader.
I will block for 1,000.
I will swing 6K at your leader.
And I will block. Paying 2. Increasing it to 5,000. So is it 10,000 for that battle alone.
And I will pay 5K. I mean, I will pay 5 dawn. You got me.
See, I got you too.
For Bluno.
Oh, nice.
And then I will add 1 dawn under Bluno.
Making him a blocker.
Making him a blocker. On KO, he adds a 4 less to the board. And I will pass turn.
Restand. Draw. My turn. 1, 2. I will pay Big Mom for 7. And I will give you the option
I will.
to take a life or give me a life.
I will take a life.
Sounds
Wow,
good to
that was a
me.
good card.
I will attack here for 6,000 with Katakuri.
I will block. I mean, I will counter for 7.
I will attack Rob Lucci for 5,000.
I will block for 6.
And I will end my turn.
2 dawn it.
2 Donna.
This goes back here also. Draw. Forgot to restand these. And then add my last 2 life. I mean 2 dawn. That life thing is stuck in my head.
He's on a life
you
kick.
ruined it. Let's see. I have too many options. I will swing 6K at your leader.
I'll take it. KO one of your opponents with a cost of 5 or less. And we'll KO Borsalino.
Thunderbolt. KO one of your opponents 5 or less.
That is a trigger.
The best part about it is Borsalino cannot be KO'd by effects.
And I just wasted that.
So he wasted another card.
Yep. Can't change the past.
Aren't you a black main? Swing 5 at your leader.
I'm gonna block that one. for 2,000 counter. Can't change the past. Even though the sim wouldn't let you do that.
2 cards in hand, huh?
2 cards.
You're gonna lose on a misplay.
Yes.
Just like last week.
It's okay.
Let's see.
No, you cheated with law.
I did not cheat.
He's a cheater. Don't listen to him. He's a big
I bounced
cheater.
all the right cards.
If I'd have had better cards, I would have won.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I'm going to pay 8. And we're going to play Isho onto the board. He normally gets an effect if you have 6 or more cards in your hand, but since you don't, he doesn't get the effect. I mainly want him for later. And then we are going to add... we're going to not add nothing because I grabbed a rested card on accident. We're going to swing 6k at life.
How many down?
2.
I'll take it. No trigger.
And pass turn.
Makes you wonder why he didn't attack my Katakuri. Cool.
I'm not worried about your Katakuri.
Let's see. Going to add 2,000, and I'm going to attack using her effect. Add 1 card from the top of your life, top or bottom of your life, and then if you have 2 or less, add 1 card from your hand to the top of the life. Take this one, and I will add ideally you want to add one with a trigger. We'll add that one. I will play another Katakuri. Did you block that?
Did you swing?
Yes. For 7,000.
Oh, I haven't done anything, so that hasn't even been played yet.
No.
7 to life. I will block that for, or I will counter that for 8.
I will play Katakuri for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Are you using his effect?
On play, look at the top of your opponent's life cards and establish whether or not. And now he gains rush because I have less life than him. I'm pretty sure it's insignificant, except for I will attack for 6,000 to life.
Sure.
Attack for another 8,000 to life.
So you know what's in my hand.
Of course I do. I put it there. 8,000 to life.
8,000 to life. I will pay 2 and add 4k to it. Makes it a 9k.
Okay. 8,000 to life.
8,000 to life. Two down it? I will take it. I don't think you can come back from this because I can swing.
I cannot.
I can swing for game next turn.
So I'll play a pudding.
Yep. For no reason at all.
1, 2, 3, 4. And right now I am looking for some sort of counter, right? So we'll pull that guy.
Oh, you need 2Ks, huh?
Of course I do.
I still don't think you can win this. Just swing at you for 7K every.
And I will pass.
I will restand everything. Back to 10 Dawn. Draw one. I'm going to be ruthless, and I will swing 5K at life.
I'll take it.
Like you had a choice. You have 1 Dawn
I
up?
will Thunderbolt Kaku.
Is it 5 or less?
5 or less.
Sure. 11 at life.
And that's good.
Yeah, because you get this.
I had a Big Mom in life.
Why didn't you play Big Mom last turn?
Because it didn't matter.
Yeah, it did matter because you would have had 3 attackers plus Big Mom on board.
But I had 4 attackers because I had.
But you would have only had to swing at 1 life.
It
And
doesn't
you
matter.
would have ended up with
You
2
had
life.
3 blockers on. There was nothing I could do.
This one has swung. He was rested. So I only had 1 blocker.
It didn't matter.
It didn't, but you had a better chance.
Well,
Rob Lucci did the thing.
I hate Rob Lucci. You'll notice a pattern. He's much better at this daggone card game than I am. But this is my Big Mom build, which honestly isn't bad.
No, that's actually a really good deck.
It's a matter of your hand. And he just drew better than I did. I didn't pull a single cracker, which is a shame.
That's because you shuffled them back into the deck because your hand first hand was
never
horrible.
grabbed them. Never pulled them again. Funny, I know when I look online, I'm only looking for the decks that win. So it makes it difficult for me to sell this deck, but it's not a bad deck. So for Big Mom, I have the obligatory 2 Big Moms. I got 4 10 drops, 4 7 drops of the Big Moms. To help them out, I have Zeus. You may rest this card, and any Charlotte Linlin gets banish. 3 cost. I have 2 of those. Prometheus. Double attack. You saw that one in action. For any Charlotte Linlin. We have the Brûlée blockers. Also a trigger, which is nice if she shows up in life. Ikoku Sovereignty. This is the one where up to 1 leader gains 5,000 power. You can also, if it's triggered, you can trash 2 cards from your hand, add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. Thunderbolt. You saw me misplay that one. That's probably what lost me. I misplayed against that boy Slayer. Okay, one of your opponent's characters, it costs 5 or less for the trigger.
Kaku should have died a lot sooner.
You may trash 1 card from the top of your life. Okay, one of your opponent's characters, the cost of 5. I couldn't afford that by the time that was there. The obligatory Peros. On KO, look at the top 3 cards in your deck.
Second
Reveal
best card.
Up to 1 Big Mom type. And add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck.
Second best card in the deck.
Cracker. Didn't pull Cracker one time.
Usually the MVP.
This one gains double attack and 1,000 power. What's cool is it also gains 1,000 power during his turn. So if he was attacking me, I had 1 Don on there. He's a 6,000 if I have less life. If he has more life,
it goes back to 5k.
If he has more life, it's increased by 1,000. If I have more life, it goes back to 5k. But he is a double attacker if played right. Or is it a she? I don't know what Cracker is. We have our pudding. Pudding on play. Look at the 4 cards. And pull a Sanji or a Big Mom Pirates. Pudding. On play, look at 1 card from the top of your opponent's life and place it at the top of the bottom. Nobody really plays it because it's got the 2,000 counter. That's better most of the time. You saw Katakuri. Gained Rush because I had less life. But on play, I get to look at the top of the life and I can put it at the top of the bottom. And finally, Sanji. With 2 Don, you may add 1 card from the top of the bottom of your life to your hand, and then add 1 from the top of your deck to your life.
It's also searchable with pudding.
Also searchable with pudding. That is Big Mom. Charlotte.
Horrible deck.
It is not a horrible deck. It's actually a really good deck.
This is Rob Lucci, my version of Rob Lucci. Runs 4 Spam Dam, which you need in the deck because it searches all CP cards. This is the CP build. So just about all the CP cards are searchable. Spam Dam and then Suru. It's a mandatory 4 of. You need this in just about every black deck. It's a -2 cost, so it gets to help out cards like Kaku and Sakazuki. So, and then after that we have 4 Tashigi. We mainly use her for the 2k counter. It's also good for the -2 if you actually play her. And you can actually play her for 3 and then you activate the effect. But I mainly use it for the 2k counter. I don't really use it for anything else.
First time I saw it, I thought it was Smoker. If you all know what I'm talking about.
Fukuru, if that's how you say his name, but he's the guy that's always like chapa papa in the show. He's a blocker, can't be KO'd by effects. Really good card to bring out with Blue Nose effect. I play 4 Kumadori. It's honestly just because it's a target for Blue Nose, and it's a big 6k for 4. I also have Khalifa. She's also a Blue Nose target. It's really good because it draws 2 if you play it off of the trash. Majority of the time from hand, you just play for the 2k counter. I only play, well actually I play 4 of the Blue Nose, which I kept talking about. For 1 Dawn, it's a blocker, and if it's KO'd, it brings out a 4 or less CP card. Yeah, they come out rested, but it's still really good in terms of next plays. You know, and then next turn, having the extra blocker on board from the Fukurus, it's just really nice to have. Then I play 4 Kakus. It's just really good card. It pops just about everything that's 3 or less. And then you have cards that minus them and make them smaller cards, you know. I play 4 Air Doors, which Air Doors brings out the Kakus, and it also does bring out other cards, but that's why we play 4 Kakus.
Seems kind of expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah, well, it plays. You pay 4, and it plays a 5 cost, which is really good. 4 Borsalinos. It's another MVP of the deck. When it's your opponent's turn, it becomes a 6k, and it can be KO'd by effects.
As you saw.
Which, yeah, you saw that in action. The 1 Rob Lucci, it's just a win condition. It's the only reason he's in here. The 1 of. It's also the only alt-art in the entire deck. But it's just good to swing for game a lot of times. 2 Sakazukis. Again, it's just another pop card. Pops 5 or less. I was debating on running this at 3 and get rid of the Rob Lucci, just so that I can see it more. But I really like winning with Rob Lucci. It's just, a lot of times it just happens. The 3 of Isho. If my opponent has 6 cards or less, I can, you know, discard 2 cards from their hand. 6 cards or more in their hand, it pops 2 cards out of their hand. And then, of course, the shockwaves, these are just too good to counter with. And it pops a 3 or less out of their hand. That's Rob Lucci.
And that's Big Mom. Tune in next week. See if I can beat my losing streak.
Doubt it.
Ouch.